Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I hope your week has gotten off to a really good start. Before we jump in, I just wanted to let you know that I recently completed the 2022 yearly overview tarot readings. I will pop the playlist up here for you, and you might want to jump in and see what the energies are available for you to align your inspired action to, so that you can really bring through the meaningful and lasting change you want in your life this year. If you do want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time. You'll find the link to my website down below, and you can peruse the kind of offerings that are over there when you are ready. To let you know that the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can enroll at any time, and you do get immediate lifetime access to all of the resources, which is online learning modules, practices. We've got lots of videos over there, and also you get access to me through my private karmic community. So it's really great if you want to learn to guide yourself from your own intuition and learn to uncover your own subconscious blocks and beliefs, so you know where you might be getting in your own way of really bringing through the change that you want in your life. So that's it from me. I just wanted to say hi and wish you a week full of love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading for February 21st to the 27th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9-card block here. 3 cards recent past, 3 current or focused energy, 3 near future outcome, selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. I'm using the Sacred Creator Oracle this week and the Moonology Oracle deck, the Moonchild and Starchild Tarot, my faves as per usual, and the Radiant Rider-Waite. Okay, well, let's jump into this, Virgo. It's interesting energy. Yes, we have a tower. We will get to that. Now, the first one out is this creator air energy. So it's saying that you might need to integrate some more of the air quality into your life this week. And, you know, the air energy is about, it's really associated with our intellect and our mind, right? And I often give the advice that sometimes we need to be feeling more into our intuition. Yes, intuition, but what's really getting to this week I'm feeling is the emotions, okay? The Moonology card actually says emotions are running high, and when we are making decisions from our emotions, sometimes we can make decisions that are not in alignment with us because we might be making fear-based decisions, or decisions that are really in the favor of others because we don't want to, you know, rock the boat or have confrontations or something like that. So it's saying we need to apply some more logic, some more air energy to this as well, some new inspiration. I also have prosperity's sisters are happiness and joy. So it's saying if you're really wanting to become more happy, more abundant, more prosperous, we really need to move into an energy of happiness and joy, okay? It's absolutely true that we manifest from what we think, feel, and believe. And if we are in a state where maybe we are running high emotions of, you know, guilt, shame, or pain, humiliation, grief, depression, sadness, you know, the lower vibrating energies, then we won't be able to manifest happiness, love, bliss, joy, and all of these things because they are operating on a different frequency, and we need to be vibrating at that frequency to be a match for it. So there's some kind of work on your energy field to be done here is what I'm feeling. It's no surprise then that the 4 of Cups is your lead energy, Virgo, and it's the first card in the spread. And this is actually an energy of somebody who has actually checked out of a situation, disconnected, and tried to numb themselves, probably because emotions were running too high. So it's a protection mechanism. It's like, okay, well, the only way I can stay in this job, relationship, whatever it is for you, is to actually kind of numb myself, to disconnect and kind of go on autopilot and go through the motions. The Four of Cups is associated with, you know, apathy, sometimes boredom, not getting your emotional needs met. So I'll just have to, you know, basically numb mine down, because otherwise they're going to run too high. So I'm kind of feeling that there is an area of your life, Virgo, that there's a real discontent. I feel that what you are really trying to achieve here or manifest hasn't really happened. Your emotions are running high. So basically you've checked out, disconnected and numbed yourself so that you can just basically cope and carry on with it. But prosperity, sisters, are happiness and joy. So if we stay in an emotionally disconnected and numbed down state, we're in a very low vibration. And then the universe is going to send us, you know, vibrational matches, experiences, people, situations that just basically validate back to us, you know, that we don't get what we deserve, that we don't get our needs met. So we need to change the energy. And there is a tower that needs to come down, is what I'm seeing in this reading. The bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. It's the energy of Leo. It's the energy of heart. It's saying you're needing to come back to the heart energy, what is on your heart, and make decisions based on that with your logic, okay? Not with your too much on the, you know, the emotional scale. But the thing about the King of Wands, and yes, it could be someone you're dealing with. It could be a Leo. But as an energy, this is the energy of like vision and discernment. It's really time for you to kind of take a look at what's going on here in your life. Take a look at this pattern and make some really powerful changes. Okay, that's the Ace of Wands he's holding. You know, take some action here to shift things up. The King of Wands is somebody who most definitely wouldn't, you know, numb him or herself down. The King of Wands is somebody who is, you know, vibrant, exuberant, flamboyant, dramatic in a good way. And it's really asking you to come back to that energy, so that you can get on with, you know, manifesting the prosperity, that Nine of Cups energy that you're really wanting. So coming over to the tarot, of course, we've got the Four of Cups that we've already talked about, Temperance and the Lovers. So yeah, for some of you, this could be in relationships or partnerships, whether it's personal or professional. But the Lovers, you know, before it was just a card of kind of soulmates and love and twin flames. It was a card of choice, big choices around matters of the heart. And it asks you to choose wisely, of course, because somebody could get hurt here. So I'm feeling like, you know, there is some kind of big decision here. What I'm also seeing is that, you know, we have death at the center of the reading. It's card number 13 in the Major Arcana. And we have Temperance here, which is card number 14 in the Major Arcana. And I have this feeling that you have been resisting the ending of something, right? You've been just continually trying to repair. You know, see that juggling with the Two of Cups here? So this could be in partnerships. It's like, well, I'll just keep juggling the emotions. I'll just keep backing down from the confrontations. I'll just keep, you know, not asking for my needs to be met. I'll just continue checking out here so that I don't have to face the death or the tower of the situation imploding and coming down. So many of us do that. It's like, okay, well, no, I can stay here. I'll just numb out. So that's what I'm feeling. I don't know if I said it before, but we've got Sagittarian and Gemini energy. Those signs might be meaningful for you as well. I think that you're trying to convince yourself that there is, like, you know, a new path in this situation, but I am unsure of that by what I see here. So in the current or focus energy, I've got the Page of Cups, the Death card, and the Four of Pentacles. So clearly with the Four of Pentacles, we see somebody who is holding on for dear life out of fear and resisting the ending, the Death card. And the Death card really says that the situation has had its season, had its cycle, had its time. And usually when the Death card comes in, we really need to surrender to it and surrender to the endings that are upon us anyway. In both Temperance and the Death card, we see this kind of sun energy that is trying to rise for you, Virgo. The sun energy is associated with a positive new chapter, with healing, with overcoming obstacles and rebirth. But it's like every time it starts coming up, you shut it down because you try and heal the situation, check out and carry on with it. That's not sustainable. It's not a sustainable pattern here, okay? Now, the universe may have sent you a Page of Cups, some kind of a surprise messenger to kind of test you here, is what I'm feeling. With the Tower in the reading, you know, I always say that the universe sends us the signs and synchronicities that we're needing to make big changes in our lives, you know, for a certain period of time. And if we ignore that, then it brings in the Mack trucks, right, to plow through and remove the situation. And the Tower is the Mack truck down here. But first of all, it's sending you some signs and synchronicities. The Page of Cups is actually associated with synchronistic events, unexpected events that kind of say, well, is this enough to tempt you into you know, closing down the situation? So for example, if this is in romance for you, this could be somebody coming in who is really fun and playful and quirky, attractive, all of the things that, you know, you've been missing in your situation, as a kind of catalyst or marker to say, hey, this is what you're missing out on. Even if this is not the person that you're going to run off with, it's like, you know, this is what you're missing. In work career, it could be meeting somebody who's really inspired, living a creative life, has freedom, is able to show up as themselves and not suppress sides of themselves. And it's the universe testing you to say, don't you want a bit of that as well? And you go, yeah, I do, but I'm just so scared of taking a step into the unknown. I'm just so scared of ending the situation that is in the way of me being able to do that. But that fear is closing you down. It's closing off the heart chakra. It's keeping you playing small, and it's also keeping you in a comfort zone, and it's also keeping you from happiness and prosperity and abundance as well. So down here in the outcome, Virgo, I've got the Tower, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords. Instantly, I saw these two nines as like, it's like the Pick a Path story, isn't it? And you remember those, you know, back in the 80s, reading books, they were some of my favorites, of, you know, you get to choose your ending. Which nine do you want? Nine of Cups or Nine of Swords? But sometimes we don't really know that we're falling into the trap of the ending that ends up in the stressful situation, and that's why we need to be the King of Wands. We need to be discerning. We need to be paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and taking action in alignment. We need to not be numbing ourselves. Instead, we need to be aware of what's going on, you know, building awareness and taking action. So I think you've got two choices, and they are choices because you have free will on the earth plane, Virgo. So you can stay where you are. Absolutely. You can stay in this situation. Where I feel that Pick a Path ending is going to lead you is to the Nine of Swords. Overwhelm, overthinking, stuck in the mind, stress, tension, sometimes anxiety and even depression, okay? Just unhappy. Or do we pull down the Tower and have a shot at getting to the Nine of Cups, the ending where we are proud because we've taken the action that we needed to. We've now changed our energy into happiness and joy. Therefore, we are attracting more abundance, more prosperity, great partnership, great relationship, more money, more opportunities towards us. But in order to get there, of course, there's always a catch, and that catch is the Tower, right? You're going to need to end something, pull something down in order to get there. Now, sometimes people say, oh, my life is just falling apart. Why does this always happen to me? Well, one, because you created and you're a willing participant in that circumstance. But two, it's exciting sometimes when your life is falling down around you, even if it feels so crazy and out of control, because this is the universe like clearing your slate so that you can rebuild what you truly do want. So the Tower is either a circumstance conspired by the universe, or you actually consciously taking the steps to dismantle the situation because you've outgrown it, or you've had to numb yourself to stay in it. It's not an alignment for you anyway. It's like built, it's a house of cards. It's going to come down at some point. It's just, the question is, how long can you endure it for? How long can you endure it for? So the universe is you know, conspiring with you to remove it. And it's saying, well, you choose your ending. 9 of Cups or 9 of Swords, which way do you want to go? And we know generally if we stay in situations without the work of transformation, we get more of the same. It's just the universal laws of energetics. 2 of Swords. So the choice is yours. It's time to pick your path. And I want you to make that decision from air energy, fact and logic, and the moon energy, your intuition, but not really your emotions. 6 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and sometimes this talks about a necessary rite of passage. Okay, sometimes we need to release and move into the unknown to get to the juicy part of life. So I'm going to leave it there, Virgo, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it inspired you to make positive changes in your life to, you know, reestablish happiness, passion, and joy. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It may or may not resonate for you. Feel free to drop me a comment. I read them all. I try to respond to as many as I can. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll know when I post new videos. And it also supports my channel, so that's a great energy exchange between us. Liking, sharing, and commenting is also a way that you can support the work I'm doing over here. I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Do take care, Virgo. Bye for now.